Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I want to cover the benefit of buying an ATEM switcher. Now, this is an ISO switcher. You can see the box is actually empty already. There's nothing inside anymore. I'm actually using it. So I'm going to set this down, maybe read the spec. So let's just leave it right here. Somebody in the comment asked me, what's the benefit of buying an ATEM switcher? In this video, I want to cover the benefit of actually owning an ATEM switcher. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons when it comes to it, but to me, there's a lot of pros in it because there's a lot of pros in it since I wanted to actually start a YouTube channel, and that developed to a second channel, a third channel, a fourth channel, a fifth channel, all the way to a sixth channel. Now, when you go that direction, a regular digital camera will do you well. You're gonna run into a problem of time. You won't be able to record that much. You won't be able to edit as much. So to simplify the process, you need to somehow figure out a way to do an edit recording at the same time. That's the best way I can actually explain it. That's what this thing actually comes in, which is a camera switcher. Now, this thing, all it is, make it very simple for people to actually understand, is what you see behind the digital camera. All these buttons is in the switcher. Now, there's an extra bonus when it comes to the switcher. You can connect multiple cameras to it. They have four they have 4 plugs and they have 8 plugs. Now, since you have that many plugs, you can plug in as many cameras as you can. Comes to edit while recording. Right now, we're in the kitchen. I'm going to show you guys a brief example. This is camera 1. This is me talking to it. This is camera 2, which is pointing at the switcher. And this is camera 3, which is on top. While I'm recording, I can switch to it. For now, let's give a good example to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Since I'm going to be editing and recording at the same time, I have this apple right here. Now I'm talking to you guys about the apple, just like with any normal cooking show. Now I'm going to switch to go get the board, a cutting board. I'm missing a camera. And usually need to have a camera somewhere outside, and I switch to it. I'm already editing while I'm recording. Now I'm gonna bring this in. I'm gonna bring the board to show you guys, and then bring the apple. Now I wanna cut the apple. I wanna show you exactly how I'm cutting the apple. Now I'm gonna go to 2. I'm gonna move this board. I'm gonna bring the apple here. Ooh, that was painful, sorry. I'm gonna bring the apple here. Now I'm gonna cut it. If the knife is sharp enough, the apples together. That's the benefit of actually having a switcher. Now switch to the 1. I'm gonna show you guys I'm eating the apple while I'm still talking. Now I'm editing and recording at the same time. Oh my God, this is actually good. Supposed to cover about check. I'm eating an apple. That's the benefit of having a switcher. In a nutshell, just everything, all of it together, all of it, all at once. Now, the other part of having a switcher, we talked about a digital camera. You're supposed to be able to change ISO, aperture, focus breathing, and so on. The switcher offers you all of those right next to your palm of your hand. You don't even have to reach for the camera anymore to do that. You can actually darken the room, look like dark, like I dim the light. Just like closing the aperture a little bit more. Now bring it back up. I'll bring it down even further to pitch black. bring it back up. Brightness. This is, I think it was this one. I don't remember anymore. Unfortunately, there's nothing that shows you exactly what it was. So just remember when tapping with the numbers, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again. Now, everything that I said about the ATEM Switcher, there's one more awesome product that comes along with this thing. And that thing is that right here, the ATEM software control. Now, whenever you have a switcher like that, everything's already been pre-made for you to use right away. You can do a switch between cameras. You can slide down, change it as much as you want. You can do a mix, you're just gonna mix it together. You can do picture in picture. Let's go here, turn on. There you go. You can actually see myself on the side while I'm actually showing you something else. It's an awesome product. There's more to it, but unfortunately, whenever you use a switcher like that, it works flawless, and the software offers you many flexibility. You can use the same thing, split the screen in half. You can have both screens sitting on the side like that, and there's a lot more to it. I haven't dived into it yet. I'm going to go into it soon, because when I'm live streaming, I can't show two things at once, and it's very difficult to continue switching the cameras. So when I show two things at once and splitting the screen in half, or having both screens sitting on the side like that and overlapping one another, it's awesome. It makes it very easy and very awesome to continue being a creative person without worrying too much about the switcher. There's also an application that doesn't come with it. There's also an application you can purchase called vMix. I forgot the name of it. I'll leave it in the description somewhere so you guys can see it. It's something I'm gonna look into. I'm gonna show you something very awesome when it comes to it, which is changing the colors on the fly. Go back to the first thing that I stated, that you need to reduce the amount of time you go and edit during editing phase. The more you edit while you're recording, the better you will be. So I'm gonna go off with the colors. Pink, magenta. I'm gonna go green. I feel like green today. I like greener. Now I'm gonna bring it back to 0. I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna saturate it just ever so slightly. That's dark. All right, let's open up saturation right here. There you go. Let's introduce some more contrast. There you go. You see this right now? It's color grade, and I'm recording on the fly. It's awesome. That's the power of having an ATEM switcher. You are reducing the amount of time doing edit. You edit less, you color grade less, you cut less. That's the whole beauty behind it. And this is the thing that is making it easy for me to run 3, 4 to 5 to 6 channels. Now, if I have an editor, it's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna speed up the process a lot more. Right now, I'm recording 2 to 3 contents a day sometimes, and I'm taking a little extra longer during editing phase. So once I get this whole system of editing while recording down, I'm gonna reduce that time about a lot. I don't even do any more color grading. I just put a lot on it and just export it, and it's done. I hope that answered your question. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment below. I'm gonna continue to cover this a lot more deeper, because the more I learn, the more I can actually talk to you more about this stuff. And one last thing. It's best if you pair up a Blackmagic camera with the ATEM switcher. There's more flexibility and more usage when you use a Blackmagic camera. Now, this is being utilized with the Blackmagic camera, and this thing is also being graded as I record. It's recording in 4K 24. I'm not doing 4K 50. My hard drive's already got maxed out. I have 6 of them. They already got maxed. And If you guys like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe, like, and if you have any question, leave them in the comment below. I'll be happy to respond to you. Until then, friends, I'll see you soon. Ooh. Apple.